What's up everyone? Hope everyone's doing well, keeping safe. Quickly before we get into the video, please hit that thumbs up button. It really does help me out. Subscribe to the channel and comment down below. So in today's video, I'm filming the importance of protein powder, whether it's necessary for us to build muscle. So yeah, let's get into the video. Okay, so before I head off to work then guys, is protein powder necessary? Short answer is no, it's not. It's a supplement, you know, the clue's in the name, so it's a supplement. So it's, you know, it wants to be added into your diet. It doesn't want to be in replacement of your diet, okay? So for example, just then you saw me, I'm in a bit of a rush for work this morning. So yeah, instead of, you know, cooking up some eggs or, you know, I just had 2 scoops of protein powder, 40 grams of protein, job done. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it every day. I mean, you know, you can do, and I probably have it sort of every other day. I like to try and get my protein from Whole Foods instead, as you know, that is going to be better for you, but taking it as a supplement here and there is not going to hurt you at all, guys. So yeah, short answer is no, like it's not necessary, but you know, it is definitely going to significantly help you. I know for me, for example, like if you guys are you know, quite heavy guys, like, you know, you've got protein requirements of, you know, 250 grams of protein a day, like I definitely need that supplement of protein powder because trying to get that from chicken, you know, eggs, egg whites, lean beef, like you can do it. Yeah, it's a hell of a lot of food to eat and digest throughout the day. So yeah, for me, definitely 1 or 2 scoops of protein really does help me, you know, knock that protein total down for the day. Yeah, it really is good. It's so quick as well, you know, rather than cooking up some chicken and then eating it, you know, it takes way longer than to just, you know, throw it in a shaker and, you know, mix it up and there you go. Now, there's also different types of protein powder as well, okay? So you've got the whey protein, which I typically have, and that is quite fast acting, quite fast digesting. And then you've got casein protein, which you typically maybe have in the evening, just before you go to bed. And that is, the theory behind that is it's, you know, it's slower release, so it, you know, it stays in your body for longer. Now, I typically don't have casein and whey, I just take whey. Just because yeah, value for money really. But yeah, if you want, guys, you can get casein to have just before bed, and then whey protein, for example, when you're in a rush like me this morning, or when you're, you know, straight after the gym. I typically have a scoop after the gym as well, as that is usually, yeah, it's usually pretty good, to be honest. You know, after a heavy workout, you know, your body's craving that protein hit really, to, you know, feed to the muscles. So yeah, definitely recommend it after a gym session, in the morning, and just any other time when you know, feel like you need a protein hit to sort of keep your protein, you know, steady throughout the day. What I want to quickly say though, guys, is that, you know, if you're on a budget, like if you know, you don't have much spare cash to spend on supplements, like you don't need to. You can build a great body, you know, you can build a great physique, you can lose weight, you can gain weight without any supplements at all, just purely through Whole Foods, if you can afford it. And if you want to, you know, if you want that extra sort of few percent marginal gain, then definitely go for it. Protein powder, I'd say, is probably the first supplement that I would recommend buying if you know, you're thinking about, you know, if you're looking into supplements and you want to get something. Protein powder is definitely going to help you the most because it's going to help you hit your protein goal. You know, I got a few friends who, you know, will easily hit their protein for the day. You know, they got 200 grams of protein, easily get it through, you know, steak, eggs, chicken, and then trace proteins as well through like pastas and rice. Bread, things like that. But yeah, for me, I know I struggle to eat that much meat in the day, and or trace proteins as well. So yeah, I definitely like to get a few scoops of protein if I can, just to help bump me up for the day really. Place that I would recommend getting your protein from really, guys, is Myprotein or bulk powders. They're probably the best value for money. If you've got a little bit more cash to spend on it, and you know, I definitely recommend getting some protein from Insight Supplements. A brand called Per4M, put it up on the screen here, is fantastic, tastes amazing. Ghost protein, absolutely insane. I wish I could, you know, get that have that all the time. But if I was having a couple of scoops every day, I definitely could not afford that. So yeah, I go with MyProtein. It's great value for money. Tastes good, mixes well. And yeah, like I say, you get about 20 grams of protein per serving. Whack a couple of scoops in that every morning or after your workout, and job done really. So in terms of working out how much protein you should be having per day, now if you're bulking, I'd recommend anywhere sort of between 0.8 to 1 gram per pound of body weight, okay? So if you weigh 200 pounds, I'd recommend, sort of 180 to 200 grams of protein per day if you're bulking. If you're cutting, I would suggest bumping that up a little bit to maybe 1.2. So maybe if you weigh 200 pounds, have 220 grams of protein, just because your body's going to be a bit battered, and it's going to be in sort of a muscle eating stage. So you want to bump up your protein to make sure that that doesn't happen really, guys. Now, if you're starting out, I would say don't worry too much about how much protein you get. Just maybe try and consciously eat a bit more, but don't worry about tracking, specifically how much, because your body's gonna, your body is new to the stimulus anyway, so it's going to grow regardless of the protein intake to begin with. However, as time goes on, you may want to start tracking it in MyFitnessPal, as a great way to track exactly how much protein, how many carbs, how many fats you're having per day, i.e. your macronutrients, which make up the calories for the day. So there is no really best time to take protein powder, guys, or to take protein, in fact. Possibly you want to try and spread it out throughout the day. So you don't want to consume 200 grams of protein in one day, otherwise you're going to be 200 grams of protein in one sitting, otherwise you're going to be sitting on the toilet very much. So yeah, you don't want to have it all in one go, but try and spread. So if for me, example, I eat about 200 grams of protein per day. I try and spread that out between sort of 4 meals, so about sort of 45 to 50 grams of protein per meal. And that's usually sort of every 3 to 4 hours. Well, yeah, 2, 3, 4 hours, depending on what I'm doing. So yeah, there's no real best time. It's all about experimenting with what works well for you. I know if I have a protein hit, so if I have 2 scoops of protein, I actually feel quite awake. I know some other people that might actually feel a bit sluggish after that. So, maybe you don't want to consume that much in the morning, and you backload it sort of in the afternoon and in the evening. I definitely recommend having a serving of protein before bed. Just to keep your muscles sort of fed throughout the night. But yeah, you don't need to plan it out, have a hit at 10 a.m. and then a hit, it's like some sort of nootropic or something. Yeah, so you don't need to be regiment with it, like I have some at 10 a.m. and then 1 p.m. and then 3 p.m. and then 5 p.m. like, just have it with your meals, guys. Just be a bit more conscious of how much you're having, and yeah, try and spread it out throughout your normal daily meals really. Well, I'm going to end the video there then, guys. I better get my butt to work before I'm late. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Click on the video. Please give it a like if you can. It really will help the channel to grow. Comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let me know if you want me to make other videos like this as well, or if you prefer sort of the vloggy ones. I'm sort of just experimenting at the moment, really, just trying everything out, really. I see what I like best, see what you guys like best. But yeah, I'll see you guys next Friday at 3:45.